started with this.
This call is now being recorded.
So then we have started with this ASK working principle, its modulator block, and ASK modulation मध्ये एक टाइप आपण बघितलाय balanced modulator use करून. And here as I told ASK demodulation, it is having two types methods that we have seen yesterday. So FSK वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल बघितला आपण फ्रिक्वेन्सी शिफ्ट किंगचं त्याचा मॉड्युलेटरची डायग्राम बघितली. सो इट इज हॅव्हिंग टू फ्रिक्वेन्सीज and this is switch. And yesterday only we have seen the practical for design of ASK system and FSK system on simulation software. Okay, so that points we have seen yesterday, and now we are going to see the two methods for FSK demodulation. तसंच आपल्याला पुढे बघायचंय पीएसके त्याचा वर्किंग कन्सेप्ट पीएसकेचं मॉड्युलेशन पीएसकेचं demodulation, and one more type is there in the PSK, that is differential PSK, that also we will see in the upcoming lectures. Okay, so we have started with this FSK demodulation point. So FSK modulation कसं होतं ते आपण बघितलंय. FSK चं बेसिक वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल काय, that for one higher frequency is there for signal and for zero there is low frequency of the particular signal. That is the working principle of this FSK. Then in that if you see two frequencies are named as F1 and F2. Hello. Okay, so I was left by mistake. Okay, so this point we were discussing. F1 आणि F2 म्हणजे 1 साठी एक frequency असेल, let us say for bit 1 whatever frequency is there that is F1, and for bit 0 some frequency is there that is F2. So this F1 and F2, so another name for these two frequencies, it is also known by the name as mark frequency and space frequency. Okay, high and low frequencies, these are also known by the name as mark frequency and space frequency. So you should be familiar with this particular terms. आणि हे आपण स्विच बघितलंय का, ह्याचं स्विचचं वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल, एक पर्टिक्युलर थ्रेशोल्ड इथं कितीचा सिलेक्ट केलेला असतो साधारण इंटरनली, इट इज सिलेक्टेड ऑफ 0.1 volt.
0.1.
So whenever the input is greater than 0.1 म्हणजे ते एक असणार आहे. मग for that particular F1 value is selected, and when this input it is less than 0.1 means when it is obviously 0, for that this F2 value it is selected. In this way we are able to get the FSK signal at the output. हा झाला FSK modulator part. Now waveform also we have seen. For this positive the frequency is more, and for negative the frequency it is less. Okay, that is about this FSK basic working principle. Already we have seen this equation also. Equation for FSK, mt cos omega c1t plus mt cos omega c2t. So that two particular frequencies will be selected based on that particular bits 0 or 1. मग आता FSK demodulation बघायचं आपल्याला. FSK demodulation मध्ये there are two methods. First one it is non-coherent demodulation and another it is coherent demodulation. Now you tell me what is the main part when we say coherent demodulation. Coherent चा अर्थ काय होतो सांगा मला, कधी म्हणतो आपण coherent? त्या पर्टिक्युलर मेथडला? नाव यू शुड बी एबल टू गिव्ह आन्सर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. काय त्याचं स्पेसिफिकेशन काय? कोहरंट आपण म्हणतो तेव्हा त्याचा अर्थ काय होतो? Now this question I am asking second, third time. Still you are not able to answer. After studying these many coherent methods, what is the main key point of coherent word? That meaning of that coherent method? Tell me that. Yes, Saili, can you tell? Shubham, Ganesh, Meenakshi. एखाद्या डिमॉड्युलेटरला आपण कोहरंट असं कधी म्हणतो?
सिंक्रोनायझेशन होतं तेव्हा.
ओके, सो सिंक्रोनायझेशन ऑर व्हॉट वी कॅन से, जेव्हा त्या पर्टिक्युलर रिसिव्ड सिग्नल मध्ये रिसिव्हर मध्ये सुरुवातीच्या स्टेजला जेव्हा आपण कॅरियर ऍड करतो की नाही, जो काही कॅरियर आपण ट्रान्समीटर मध्ये यूज केलाय तो सेम कॅरियर आपण जेव्हा त्याच्यामध्ये ऍड करतो रिसिव्हरला, at that time that particular method we are calling it as a coherent method. Okay, so we will see these two methods for FSK demodulation, non-coherent and coherent. So we will see first this non-coherent method. मग आता non-coherent method मध्ये काय बघा, these are the methods for FSK demodulation. First one is non-coherent. पहिल्यांदा इथे FSK दिला सिग्नल, FSK सिग्नल दिला, so same signal it is given to next two band pass filters are used. Now what is the function of band pass filter, low pass filter and high pass filter? Tell that in short. काय डिफरन्स आहे तिन्ही टाइप मध्ये? बँड पास फिल्टर काय करतो? What is the function of low pass filter?
लो पास फिल्टर हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सीला रिमूव्ह करून लो फ्रिक्वेन्सीला आलो करतो.
लो फ्रिक्वेन्सी कंपोनेंट पास करतो. हाय पास फिल्टर is also eliminating the low frequency components and it will allow just the high frequency components to transmit. That is the function of high pass filter. Similarly, when we say the band pass filter is allowing a specific band of frequencies to only pass. म्हणजे समजा जर आपण बँड पास फिल्टर अशा रेंज मध्ये डिझाइन केला, if I design the band pass filter in for the range of 1 kilohertz to 10 kilohertz, तर तो त्या पर्टिक्युलर फ्रिक्वेन्सीलाच फक्त त्याच्यामधून पास करेल आणि बाकी सगळ्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीला तो फिल्टर करेल. So whatever is this band pass filter 1, that is designed for frequency known as F1. So I will just write here. हा जो इथला फिल्टर आहे हा कुठल्या बँड पास फिल्टर किंवा कुठल्या फ्रिक्वेन्सी साठी डिझाइन केलेला आहे? वरचा बँड पास फिल्टर F1 साठी. अँड व्हॉट एव्हर इज दिस सेकंड बँड पास फिल्टर, that is designed for the frequency known as F2. ओके, सो आता ह्याच्यामध्ये F1 म्हणजे कुठली फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे? सपोज 1 साठी आपण कन्सिडर केलेली, आणि F2 म्हणजे कुठली आहे? 0 साठी कन्सिडर केलेली. मग त्या ज्या काही फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या व्हॅल्यूज आहेत त्या आपल्याला माहिती असणार आहेत ट्रान्समीटर मध्ये. सो हिअर दिस फर्स्ट बँड पास फिल्टर इज युज्ड ऑफ द F1 frequency and second band pass filter it is used of the F2 frequency. म्हणजे ह्याच्या आउटपुटला आपल्याला फक्त F1 फ्रिक्वेन्सीचे सिग्नल मिळतील आणि याच्या आउटपुटला फक्त F2 चे सिग्नल मिळतील. म्हणजे जर अनवॉन्टेड काही सिग्नल्स यात प्रेझेंट असतील फ्रिक्वेन्सी कंपोनेंट्स, then it will be removed by this band pass filter and particular that only we will get at the output. Then after that we are using the envelope detector, so that envelope detector will convert these frequency signals into equivalent voltage levels. Okay, and after that this decision circuit it is used. So as we have seen yesterday, so this decision circuit is nothing but it is the what? Comparator. So that comparator it is having two input signals. First one it is इनकमिंग सिग्नल आहे एक इनपुट म्हणजे, आणि दुसरा काय आहे त्याचा थ्रेशोल्ड सिग्नल म्हणतो आपण, किंवा त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? त्याचं रेफरन्स व्होल्टेज. मग ह्या दोनचं इथं कंपॅरिझन होईल and based on that comparison it will be decided whether the output it is 1 or the output it is 0. So whatever value you are getting here at the output of this envelope detector and म्हणजे ह्या कंपॅरेटरला किंवा ह्या डिसिजन मेकिंग सर्किटला एक इनपुट काय असणार आहे, हे एनव्हलप डिटेक्टरचं आउटपुट, and second input for this will be output from the second envelope detector. So these two signals will be compared here, and based on that comparison we will get output either as 1 or 0. Okay, so this is the working of this non-coherent demodulation method. Okay, so I will just read that points and I will repeat it once again. So just we will read that description one by one. So see here what is given. FSK signal consists of mark frequency as well as the space frequency. Mark frequency and space frequency म्हणजे काय सांगितलं मी तुम्हाला आता. What is the meaning of this mark frequency and space frequency?
F1 and F2.
Yes. म्हणजे 1 साठी जे आहे that is mark and whatever is frequency for 0 that is space frequency. ह्या मार्क आणि स्पेस फ्रिक्वेन्सीज ह्या पास केल्या जातात. दीज आर पास्ड थ्रू बँड पास फिल्टर 1 अँड बँड पास फिल्टर 2. अँड हे बँड पास फिल्टर कशाला ट्यून केलेले? दीज आर ट्यून टू मार्क फ्रिक्वेन्सी अँड स्पेस फ्रिक्वेन्सी रिस्पेक्टिव्हली. सो बँड पास फिल्टर 1 जो आहे तो मार्क फ्रिक्वेन्सी म्हणजे 1 सिग्नलशी रिलेटेड असणाऱ्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीला ट्यून केलाय आणि दुसरा जो आहे तो 0 साठी ट्यून केलेला. Okay, so that two band pass filters are tuned for the particular frequencies. Then the output of the band pass filter is look like the ASK signal. So whatever output you will get out of this, that is, or it looks like the ASK signal, and that is given to the envelope detector. Okay, so whatever will be the output of this band pass filter, that is given to the envelope detector, and which generates the sinusoidal signal. So whatever is this output of this band pass filter, that is given to the envelope detector, and output of the envelope detector we will get the equivalent signals which are in proportionate with this F1 and F2 frequencies. And next it is given to the decision making circuit, and that decision making circuit decides the sequence of the binary signal, and that decision making circuit consists of the comparator circuit. Okay, so based on these values at the output of this envelope detector, we get the equivalent sequence at the output, whatever it is transmitted at the transmitter side. Okay, so whatever is the function of FSK modulator, exactly reverse will be there for FSK demodulation. इथं कसं केलेलं आहे, पर्टिक्युलर 1 आणि 0 वरून ही फ्रिक्वेन्सी डिसाइड केली. रिसिव्हर मध्ये काय केलंय, ह्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीज आता ह्या FSK मध्ये, so whatever it will be this FSK signal at the input, this FSK signal at input consists of F1 as well as F2. त्यामुळे सेम FSK signal आपण वरच्या बँड पास फिल्टरला दिला, and same FSK signal we have given to the lower band pass filter. So here what frequency components we will get at the output of this band pass filter 1, and what we will get at the output of the band pass filter 2. कुठली फ्रिक्वेन्सी मिळणार आहे बँड पास फिल्टर 1 च्या आउटपुटला?
1 ची
One.
मार्क फ्रिक्वेन्सी.
Mark frequency. So let us say here we get F1 and let us say here we get F2. And after that we will give it to the envelope detector, and whatever is the output of that envelope detector circuit, that is given to the decision making circuit. And based on that, if it is this value is higher than this, then the output it is 1. If this value is less than this, the output it is 0. So we are able to recover whatever is the transmitted bits. Okay, so that is the function of non-coherent demodulation method. Okay, then the next method it is what? Coherent demodulation. So next we will see that is coherent demodulation. आता coherent demodulation मध्ये बघा, what are the blocks in the coherent demodulation methods? Okay, so first FSK is given as basic input signal. Then this is given, this FSK, it is given to the two mixer blocks. So this we can say this is mixer 1, and so I will write here just the symbol so that you will understand. So this block it is mixer 1 and this block it is mixer 2. Okay, so इथं काय केलेलं आहे, instead of using this envelope detector and band pass filter combination, here which combination it is used, mixer is used with this band pass filter. Okay, and that output it is given to the decision circuit. Okay, so एक first mixer आहे, that is given the frequency which is provided by local oscillator L1, and second mixer it is provided with the frequency by local oscillator L2. आता हा जो local oscillator 1 आहे, it will generate the frequency which is equivalent to F1. Local oscillator म्हणजे असा ब्लॉक असतो which is used at the user side, and that oscillator can generate the required frequency. आता हा जो local oscillator 1 आहे, that is generating the frequency equivalent to F1, and this local oscillator 2 is generating the frequency which is equivalent to F2. Okay, so FSK दिला आपण mixer 1 ला mixer 2 ला, दोन्हीला FSK एक इनपुट आहे आणि दुसरे इनपुट काय, एका मिक्सरला the input is F1 frequency signal which is generated by local oscillator 1, and second mixer is having the input as F2 frequency signal which is generated by the local oscillator 2, and then whatever is the combined signal of this, that is passed through band pass filter 1 and band pass filter 2. आता हे FSK ची कुठलीही फ्रिक्वेन्सी असली तरी हा बँड पास फिल्टर 1 हा कशासाठी डिझाइन केला आपण, F1 साठी. म्हणजे ह्या बँड पास फिल्टर 1 च्या आउटपुटला जे फ्रिक्वेन्सी कंपोनंट आपल्याला मिळतील ते कुठल्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीचे मिळतील मला सांगा. F1 मध्ये whatever is the band pass filter 1 at its output, which frequency components we will get, can you tell?
Local oscillator first frequency F1.
F1 चे, आणि बँड पास फिल्टर 2 च्या आउटपुटला कुठले मिळतील आपल्याला, F2 frequency components we will get. Okay, so just it is simple. I will just erase this one and I will repeat. Try to understand what is the concept of this. बघा इथं काय केलेलं आहे, आपण सुरुवातीला बँड पास फिल्टर आणि एनव्हलप डिटेक्टर याचं कॉम्बिनेशन यूज न करता कुठला सिग्नल यूज केलेला इथं, हिअर the blocks used are the mixer blocks. So see, this FSK signal is coming here, it is given to mixer 1, same FSK signal is given to mixer 2, and for this mixer 1 the another input is frequency signal of F1, and this F1 it is generated by this local oscillator L1. Local oscillator, it is the oscillator used at the user side whose frequency can be changed based on the user's requirement. That is in the hand of user to change the frequency. Okay, so whatever is this first mixer block, it is having one input as FSK signal and another input is F1 frequency signal which is generated by this local oscillator. Now oscillator consists of the combination of a resistor, capacitor, inductor, ज्याच्या व्हॅल्यू चेंज करून आपण ऑसिलेटरची फ्रिक्वेन्सी चेंज करतो. तर ऑसिलेटरचं वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे, दॅट आय अज्युम. So local oscillator, the name itself indicate it is locally placed, so it is in hand of user to change the frequency of local oscillator. ओके, मग इथं ह्या लोकल ऑसिलेटरनी जनरेट केलेली फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे F1 आणि ह्या दुसऱ्या मिक्सरला काय बघा, एक इनपुट आहे FSK सिग्नल and the another input for this mixer it is F2 signal which is generated by the local oscillator 2. त्यामुळं इथं ह्या दोन्हीचं मिक्सिंग होऊन आपल्याला आउटपुट सिग्नल मिळतो आणि इथं सुद्धा दोन्हीचं मिक्सिंग होऊन आउटपुट सिग्नल मिळतो. देन इट इज पास्ड थ्रू बँड पास फिल्टर 1. Now what is the frequency for which the band pass filter 1 is designed and what is the frequency for which the band pass filter 2 is designed? Band pass filter 1
F1 and F2.
So band pass filter 1 is
F1.
designed. Yes, correct. It is designed for F1 and this is designed for F2. Okay. So whatever may be the input signal, ह्याच्या आउटपुटला मिळणारे कंपोनंट आपले F1 चेच असणार आहेत आणि ह्याच्या आउटपुटला मिळणारे आपले F2 चेच असणार आहेत. So again that F1 and F2 signals are given to the decision making circuit and based on these values of F1 and F2 we are able to get here the output bits whether it is 0 or 1. So again obviously आता ज्या अर्थी ह्या F1 F2 च्या व्हॅल्यूज कशाच्या अकॉर्डिंगली चेंज झालेल्या आहेत 0 आणि 1 च्या, त्यामुळे at the output of the decision making circuit we will get the 0 and 1 signal in proportionate with the input bit signal. Okay, so these are the two methods for FSK demodulation. So same it is given here explanation. FSK signal is given to two mixer with local oscillators L1 and L2. Output of mixer 1 and mixer 2 is applied to band pass filter 1 and band pass filter 2 respectively, and that filters are tuned for mark frequency and space frequency. The decision circuit chooses which output is more likely and select it from any of the detector which generates the binary sequence equivalent to the binary modulating signal. Okay, so this synchronous demodulator is complex circuit than the asynchronous type of the modulator. So these are the two types of the demodulator circuit. Okay, so is it clear? FSK दोन टाइपचे डिमॉड्युलेटर सर्किट बघितलेत आपण. आता हे जे तुम्हाला मी ट्युटोरियल पॉइंटची जी काल तुम्हाला लिंक शेअर केलेली आहे. ओके, सो हिअर ऑल्सो इफ यू सी this is about the frequency shift king. See here same explanation is given. पहिल्यांदा बेसिक कन्सेप्ट दिलेला आहे, नंतर वेवफॉर्म दिली आहे. फॉर 1 it is more, for 0 it is less, and FSK modulator, this diagram it is given for FSK modulator and FSK demodulator. Actually they have given these two type, same whatever we have seen. Okay, so is it clear FSK part?
Yes,
काय बघितलं आपण आता? ASK modulator, ASK demodulator that we have seen yesterday, and FSK modulator also we have seen yesterday, and today we have seen the two types of FSK demodulators. Okay, so you have to understand properly which circuits are used for modulation and demodulation. Now we will start with the third part of this particular digital modulation technique, and that is phase shift keying. Okay, phase shift keying मध्ये आपल्याला दोन टाइप बघायचे तिथं. One means actually only one type is expected, but just for your information we will see that what are the two types in this phase shift keying. First is binary phase shift keying, which is usually referred when we say PSK. PSK आपण जेव्हा म्हणतो तेव्हा बाय डिफॉल्ट तो कुठला PSK चा टाइप असतो? बायनरी PSK. So when we say PSK, that is by default nothing but binary PSK, but there is one more type of this PSK which is known as QPSK. BPSK stands for binary phase shift keying and QPSK stands for quadrature phase shift keying. Okay, so we will see the waveform. Already we have seen the basic concept. Once we have discussed the waveform also, so you only tell me now what is the concept of this binary phase shifting. काय concept आहे सांगा मला? Or what is the concept of phase shifting? Can you tell me? This is the waveform. So you tell me what is working principle of PSK. सांगा. I am waiting for the
180
answer.
शिफ्ट होतं फेज.
Okay, so whenever the bit changes from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1, at that time particularly, the bits are, sorry, the phase it is changing, and the phase changes from either 0, the phase it is changing, binary PSK मध्ये that phase changes by 180 degree, and in case of the QPSK, that phase change it is by 90 degree. Basic difference लक्षात घ्या. Binary PSK मध्ये phase change कितीचा असतो? That is 180 degree. And when we say the QPSK, that is of 90 degree. But when we generally say PSK system, that is referred to which type of PSK system? Binary PSK system. So here is the waveform given. See, this is the original, our modulating signal. This is carrier signal. काय होतं मग? जेव्हा आता इथं 1 आहे, इथं 0 आहे. कॅरियर सिग्नल तसाच राहतो ॲज ओरिजिनल कॅरियर अप टू व्हॉट पॉइंट? जोपर्यंत तिथं 1 to 0 किंवा 0 to 1 ट्रान्झिशन होत नाही तोपर्यंत इट रिमेन्स सेम. आता इथं हा 1 होता, हा कंटिन्युअसली असाच राहिला, and at this 0 it is phase shifted by how much degree? बघा आता हा जर इथं 1 to 0 चेंज नसला असता तर ही वेवफॉर्म, सॉरी 1 मिनिट, हा जर 1 to 0 नसेल तर ही वेवफॉर्म कशी येईल आपली सांगा मला कॅरियरची? जर 1 च्या पुढे 1च असला असता तर सेम कॅरियर सारखीच ती कंटिन्यू राहिली असती. पण ह्या पॉइंटला काय झालंय? इट इज चेंज्ड फ्रॉम 1 to 0. त्यामुळं हा पुढं असाच कंटिन्यू न होता तो काय झालाय? इट इज चेंज बाय 180 डिग्री फेज. दॅट इज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ बायनरी PSK सिस्टीम. पुढं बघा, पुढं नेक्स्ट 0च्या ह्याच्यामध्ये तो ॲज इट इज कंटिन्युअसली सेम तसंच पुढं कॅरी होतंय. आता इथं काय होतंय ह्या पॉइंटला स्पेसिफिकली? इफ आय ड्रॉ इट वर्टिकली, ॲट दिस पॉइंट इट इज शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम 0 to 1. इथं ट्रान्झिशन होतंय फ्रॉम 0 to 1. So at this point again the phase it is changed by 180 degree. So here the phase it is changed by 180 degree. 180 degree मध्ये असणाऱ्या फेज शिफ्ट असणारे वेवफॉर्म असं, so they are like this. I'm not able to draw it properly with the help of cursor. Just try to understand. 180 degree phase shift म्हणजे कशी असते ती वेव? एक्झॅक्टली दे आर मिरर इमेज ऑफ इच अदर. ही जर पहिली वेव असेल 0 फेज शिफ्ट, तर 180 वाली कशी असते? इट इज एक्झॅक्टली रिव्हर्स ऑफ दिस, और वी कॅन से इट इज द मिरर इमेज ऑफ द फर्स्ट वन. बघा मग आता इथं निगेटिव्हला संपली, इथं जर काही नसतं इथं तर ती अशीच कंटिन्यू झाली असती पुढं. पण इथं बीट चेंज झाल्यामुळे काय झाली? ती 180 डिग्रीनी शिफ्ट झाली. ओके, जशी आपली फेज मॉड्युलेशनची डायग्राम आहे, ऑलमोस्ट दिस PSK डायग्राम इट इज सेम. तिथं पण फेज मॉड्युलेशन मध्ये फेज कधी चेंज होतो सांगा मला कॅरियरचा? It is 180 degree. But here when the bit it is changing from 1 to 0, at that time the phase shift takes place by 180 degree. This is the concept of binary PSK. आणि QPSK चा काय concept आहे? That is changed by 90 degree. But QPSK it is not in detail in our syllabus. So we will not go in detail for that. Just MCQ मध्ये जर विचारलं एखादा क्वेश्चन तर you should be able to answer. Binary PSK, phase shift 180. आणि quadrature PSK, the phase shift it is by 90 degree. कारण हे आपण बरेचदा बघितलंय की इथं फेज असतो 0. इथं किती असतो ह्या पॉइंटला सांगा. What is phase of that signal angle? How much it is here? At this
90
point,
degree.
90. Here it is 180. Here again 270, and here again it is 360. Like that, the phase it is changing. So this is the basic two types are there in the PSK system. Okay, so here the basic information is given. In this digital modulation technique, the phase of carrier is changed by varying the sine and cosine input at a particular time. PSK. So PSK it is having two types depending on phase changes. Binary PSK, when we say, so already it is given here. Binary PSK मध्ये 180 degrees असतो phase shift, आणि quadrature PSK मध्ये it is of the 90 degree. But we are going to see in detail about this binary PSK type in our syllabus. So we will see the binary PSK modulator, and then we will see binary PSK demodulator type. Okay, so same like we have seen for ASK modulator. PSK modulator आणि ASK modulator हे ऑलमोस्ट बऱ्याच प्रमाणात सेम आहेत. सो सी हिअर ASK मॉड्युलेशन मध्ये सुद्धा काय केलं होतं इथं वन, दॅट इज डिमॉड्युलेशन टाइप. सो दिस इज modulating signal, that is 1001. In this format the modulating signal is given, and cos omega ct means that is the carrier signal. These two signals are multiplied and we get the ASK output. Okay, so same, almost same circuit is there for this PSK modulator also. See here, see binary PSK modulator. So what is the input here? First, carrier wave generator. First signal, it is carrier signal which is in the analog form, and another input for this balanced modulator is the binary sequence. Okay, so here it is balanced modulator is used. Now what is the difference in multiplier modulator and balanced modulator? Can you tell? आपण AM आणि DSP ह्याच्या संदर्भात बघितला होता. इथं तो ऍक्च्युअल कन्सेप्ट नाही, पण जेव्हा आपण बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटर यूज करतो तेव्हा whatever function we expect from that balanced modulator, based on its required function, its internal block are designed. Okay, balanced modulator चे internal function जे आहे that is made based on our requirement, that for what particular signal we want at the output, and for म्हणजे 1 साठी आउटपुट काय पाहिजे आणि 0 साठी आउटपुट काय पाहिजे. Okay, so that is the purpose behind using this balanced modulator here. इथं जर बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटरच्या ऐवजी मल्टिप्लायर मॉड्युलेटर वापरलं असतं तर काय झालं असतं. मल्टिप्लायर मॉड्युलेटर वापरलं असतं तर आपल्याला इथे डायरेक्ट फक्त ASKच मिळाला असता आउटपुटला. हा जो बायनरी सिक्वेन्स आहे ह्याचं आणि कॅरियरचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन झालं असतं. जर आपण इथं मल्टिप्लायर मॉड्युलेटर वापरलं असतं तर आपल्याला ASK मिळाला असता. बट हिअर whatever this balanced modulator it is used, it is having the advanced feature that it is deciding whether the same carrier should be selected or the 180 degree phase shifted carrier should be selected for getting some particular output. Okay, so we will see this BPSK modulator part. We will read it one by one. So see the blocks: carrier signal, binary sequence, those are given as input to the balanced modulator, and at the output of this balanced modulator we are getting the binary PSK waveform. PSK, that is nothing but by default it is in which form? PSK म्हणतो तेव्हा तो कुठल्या फॉर्म मध्ये असतो? It is in the form of binary PSK signal. So now let us see its working. Modulation is done by using the balanced modulator, which multiplies two signals applied at the input. So whatever two signals are given at the input of this balanced modulator, that two signals are multiplied with each other. Okay. For zero binary input, the phase will be 0 degree. And for one binary input, the phase reversal, it takes place by 180 degree. Okay, so this balanced modulator is having its internal function such that whenever हा बायनरी सिक्वेन्स मधला बीट जर 0 असतो तर ह्या बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटर मध्ये फेज शिफ्ट कितीने होतो, ह्या साइन वेव्हचा फेज शिफ्ट कितीने होतो, हा बीट जर 0 असेल तर बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटर मध्ये
0 डिग्री.
0 डिग्रीने. आणि जेव्हा हा बीट 1 असतो तेव्हा हा कॅरियर जो आहे म्हणजे साइन वेव्ह जो आहे याची फेज शिफ्ट कितीने होती, 180 डिग्रीने. म्हणजेच तो कुठला सिग्नल मिळतो आपल्याला, फर्स्ट सिग्नल मिळतो. बघा लक्षात घ्या, इथं होत देताना कॅरियरच दिलेला आहे आपण, म्हणजे साइन वेव्हच दिलेली आहे. पण ह्या बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटर मध्ये इंटरनल फंक्शन काय आहे की हा जेव्हा इकडचं बायनरी बीट 0 असतं तेव्हा ह्याचा फेज शिफ्ट असतो 0, आणि हे जेव्हा बीट 1 असतं तेव्हा ह्याचा फेज शिफ्ट असतो 180 डिग्री. त्यामुळं तो इंटरनली तिथं फेज शिफ्ट होऊन ह्या इनपुटने त्याला मल्टिप्लाय केलं जातं. ओके, सो दिस इज द डायग्राम और दिस इज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस PSK modulator. So as shown in the waveform, phase change takes place at each transition from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 0. Okay, so wherever this transition takes place, this phase it is shifted by the particular degree. 0 साठी 0 असते, and for 1 it is assigned the angle of 180 degree. So whenever it is changing from 0 to 1 or it is changing from 1 to 0, at that time particularly the phase shift takes place in this DPSK modulator. तर हा बॅलन्स्ड मॉड्युलेटरच आहे, ह्या दोन्हीचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन करतो. पण इंटरनली काय आहे ह्याचं फंक्शन, इथं देताना आपला ओरिजिनल कॅरियर सिग्नलच दिलेला आहे. वॉट एव्हर, जस्ट अ मिनिट, whatever is this carrier signal given as input to the balanced modulator, this carrier is our original carrier signal which we have selected for our phase shift keying. हा कॅरियर इकडे दिला आणि इथं काय दिलेलं आहे, बीटचा सिक्वेन्स दिलाय, वेदर इट इज 0 1 1 0. ह्या दोन्हीचं इथं मल्टिप्लिकेशन होतं, बट इंटरनली इट इज सिलेक्टिंग for 0 its phase is 0, and for 1 its phase it is shifted by 180 degree. त्यामुळं ह्या फंक्शन मुळे whatever output we get here ते कशा पद्धतीने मिळतं की जेव्हा जेव्हा फेज चेंज होतं, बीट चेंज होतं 1 to 0 or 0 to 1 transition takes place, the phase shift automatically takes by 180 degree. Okay, so this is about the PSK modulator part. So is it clear? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So almost सगळे सिंपल आहेत सर्किट. So we are moving somewhat fast. आणि सगळ्याचं बेसिक फंक्शन सगळीकडे ऑलमोस्ट इट इज सेम, जस्ट देर आर मायनर चेंजेस इन द पर्टिक्युलर ब्लॉक्स. ओके, सो दिस इज about this PSK modulator. Again, next we have to see the binary PSK demodulator. Okay, so DPSK demodulator. So here is the block diagram for DPSK demodulator. So this is binary PSK signal. It is given to the mixer block. So this block it is mixer. Mixer ला एक इनपुट आहे बायनरी PSK सिग्नल, another input for the mixer. Okay, so what is another input to the mixer? That is carrier signal. So I will just write here मिक्सर ब्लॉकला एक इनपुट आहे बायनरी PSK. अनदर इनपुट टू द मिक्सर ब्लॉक इट इज कॅरियर सिग्नल. या दोन्हीचं कॉम्बिनेशन होतं इथं. अँड देन इट इज गिवन टू द नेक्स्ट बँड पास फिल्टर. And then it is given to the detector block, and here we get the equivalent bit signals. Okay, so we will see its functioning. So I will just read that points. At receiver side for coherent type, now we are going to see only one type of this PSK demodulator, that is coherent type. And coherent type means what? Again, कॅरियर पहिल्या स्टेप मध्ये काय होतं, जो काय कॅरियर आपण ट्रान्समीटर मध्ये यूज केलेला आहे, सेम कॅरियर इज ऍडेड ॲट द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द रिसिव्हर. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज द कोहरंट डिमॉड्युलेटर. ओके, सो ॲट रिसिव्हर साइड फॉर कोहरंट टाइप ऑफ PSK demodulator, the input signal will be m of t into cos omega ct, because whatever carrier we have used at the transmitter side, same carrier आपण ह्या मिक्सर मध्ये ऍड करतोय. So here it will be m of t into cos of omega ct. So by recovering the band limited message signal with the help of the mixer and band pass filter 1, which is used as a low pass filter. So the first stage of the demodulation, it gets completed. Then the baseband signal is used to regenerate the binary message signal stream. Okay, so here, so just if you see here, इथं आपला BPSK सिग्नल आपण दिलेला आहे, जो काय आपण ट्रान्समीटर मध्ये जनरेट केला PSK सिग्नल. That PSK signal is, okay, so I will just write here once again, step by step. This PSK signal is given as one input to the mixer, whatever we have generated at the transmitter. Then what is the another input for this BPSK demodulator? This is mixer block. Mixer ला दुसरं input काय आहे? Carrier signal. So these two signals get combined, and then that signals are given to this band pass filter. Okay, so the output of the band pass filter is given to the detector, and at the output of the detector we are able to recover the bits 1 0 0 1, whatever we have transmitted. This is first type. We will see its working in detail later. First फक्त ब्लॉक समजून घ्या. इथं काय वापरलेलं आहे, डिमॉड्युलेटर मध्ये कॅरियर वापरलेला आहे परत. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड एज द कोहरंट टाइप ऑफ द demodulator. And another type of PSK demodulator, it is non-coherent type. So what happens in non-coherent type? So in non-coherent type of the PSK demodulation, envelope detector is used, which makes the use of the square of the signal, due to which it is not possible to identify the bit. आता ह्याच्यापैकी आपण एकच मेथड बघूया PSK demodulator पैकी. Today we will see only this synchronous method, or that we can call it as a coherent method for this PSK demodulation. Okay, so whatever carrier we have used at the transmitter side, same carrier it is added in the received PSK signal. So here we get the combination of carrier and PSK signal, and that is given to this band pass filter. Okay, so by recovering the band limited message signal with the help of mixer and the band pass filter, so this band pass filter, it is designed for particular low frequency, so that from this combined input we are able to remove the carrier components. कारण finally आपण demodulator मध्ये काय करतो, at the demodulator our basic function is to remove the high frequency carrier signal. So whatever is this band pass filter, that is designed for such frequency that this carrier components are removed, So only the low frequency components are present at the output of this band pass filter. Okay, so same it is given here. I will just read these particular points. At receiver side, for coherent type of PSK demodulator, the input signal will be m of t into cos of omega ct. इथे ह्या दोन्हीचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन होतं ह्या मिक्सर मध्ये. नंतर काय होतं नेक्स्ट स्टेप मध्ये, बाय रिकव्हरिंग द बँड लिमिटेड मेसेज सिग्नल with the help of the mixer and the band pass filter 1 which is designed for low frequency. आता याच्यामध्ये कॅरियर परत ऍड केलेला आहे. So whatever is the carrier that is having high frequency, that's why to recover the original frequency signal, whatever is this band pass filter, it is designed for the low frequency, so that इथं जरी हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी कंपोनंट प्रेझेंट असले ह्या कॅरियरचे, तरी दॅट हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी कंपोनंट्स विल बी रिमूव्ड बाय दिस बँड पास फिल्टर, and whatever will be the component at the output of this band pass filter, that will have the low frequency component. So this is the first stage. This is the first stage of the demodulation. मग नंतरच्या स्टेज मध्ये काय होतं, and here the baseband signal is used to regenerate the binary message bit stream. So in the second stage or in the next stage of demodulation, the bit rate is needed at the detector circuit to produce the original binary message. So here for this synchronization purpose, the particular bit clock it is used. Okay, so in the next stage of the demodulation, bit rate is needed at the detector circuit to produce the original binary message. If the bit rate is submultiple of carrier frequency, then the decision making circuit can easily reconstruct the original binary message signal. So how this particular circuit works, so up to this stage only we will see here today. So today we will stop at this particular point, and how this circuit actually works, that we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so we have just seen this first part today. I will just revise these previous points whatever we have completed, and tomorrow again we will continue with this BPSK demodulator type. So today we have seen up till now the points. FSK मॉड्युलेटर आपण काल बघितलं होतं. आज काय कुठले कुठले पॉइंट बघितले, FSK डिमॉड्युलेशन. FSK डिमॉड्युलेशन मध्ये दोन टाईपचे बघितले, नॉन कोहरंट आणि कोहरंट. त्याच्यामध्ये नॉन कोहरंट मध्ये एनव्हलप डिटेक्टर आणि बँड पास फिल्टरचं कॉम्बिनेशन यूज केलेले, व्हेअरएज इन केस ऑफ कोहरंट कुठलं कॉम्बिनेशन यूज केले, वी हॅव यूज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ मिक्सर अँड द बँड पास फिल्टर for this coherent demodulation methods. Then we have seen the concept of PSK. PSK मध्ये परत दोन टाइप आहेत, बायनरी PSK आणि quadrature PSK. The basic difference, what is basic difference between these two types? Tell the basic difference between BPSK and QPSK. Tell the basic difference.
बीपीएसके मध्ये 180 ने शिफ्ट होता फेज आणि क्यूपीएसके मध्ये 90 डिग्री.
Okay, so that is the basic difference, but in our syllabus we are having binary PSK in detail. So we have seen the BPSK modulator part. इथं balanced modulator use करून आपण phase shift करतो. For 0 the phase is 0, and for 1 the phase shift it is by 180, and then the multiplication of that two signals take place, and we are able to get the PSK signal at the output of this balanced modulator. Then demodulator मध्ये परत दोन टाइप आहेत. First one, it is the synchronous demodulator. So actually as per the requirement in the syllabus, we have to see only one type of demodulator in this BPSK. So we will see for this coherent PSK demodulator, and another type it is there, non-coherent So that we will not consider. Just this coherent type we will see. First part of that coherent detector we have completed today up to this. So in this diagram, हा first part आपण आता completely बघितलाय. This second part we will see in the next lecture. And then another type of PSK we have to see, that is known as differential PSK. मग differential PSK modulator and differential PSK demodulator we have to see. So all that points we will see in the next lecture. Okay, so we will stop here, and tomorrow you are having your test based on the chapter number 2. So either I will give the test during your lecture hours or I will give it at 4 o'clock. So we will see what to do based on the situation. Okay, so you be prepared for that second unit test. So we will stop here.